know, there is a benefit to having friends, and I know this setup looks a bit weird. Um, it's what it is. But there is a benefit to having friends. And by the way, today is my birthday. It's my birthday. And one of the best birthday presents I think I've ever received, my friend Clay's Genesis, he was in the Fun at Apex video, as my camera gets really laggy, sent me a link to one of Planet Dolan's YouTube videos, which was customer stories, true customer stories. He was asking me if I dumbest customers ever, but that's the name of the video. Number three. But he was asking me if I ever commented on one of Planet Dolan's subreddits. Me, I never use Reddit at all. Like, I don't even go into subreddits. But I think that I did this one time. I thought it was I commented on a YouTube video, and what happened was it was a story of a seriously dumb customer I saw. Now a little like after reliving, commenting on this video, and seeing my story retold, I thought it was kind of fun little flashback because I still remember it, but I remember bits and pieces of it, like little things that somebody probably wouldn't know at first. So what this video is gonna be me reacting to the way they tell my story. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. All right, let's do this.
Aware of this fact, but she just stood there as if he was just gonna pull the
This is
game
not
out
my
of
story.
nowhere. Number 2 was submitted by Eon Gen. Spincess was at a
Hold up. It's Eon Gen, and I guess I would be Reddit because if it was YouTube, the Eon and the Gen would be separated. Gen. Why do people always call it Gen? Like, everyone would tell, hey, check out my YouTube channel because I'm like that. They're like, oh, is this you, Eon Gen? No, it's pronounced Jen, like Jennifer or Jenny. I guess it's just a shortened version of Jennifer. But yeah, let's continue on. Let's start that over a bit because I kind of talked over a little bit. Okay.
submitted by Eon Gen.
Jen.
Spincess was at a dollar store when she saw someone try to get money back for a bag of Cheetos. His reasoning was that the bag contained one teensy burnt Cheeto that he had.
Yes, one little Cheeto. It was like literally that big, and it was just a tad bit burnt. Like literally, not even the entire thing like it says in this video. It was just a tad bit. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, are you freaking kidding me? Because it was one of those moments, this was one of those moments that you only see in like a try not to get mad or like a, compilation sort of thing. And I'm just like, I can't believe I'm living this. Like, are you freaking kidding me? Anyway, continuing on.
And with him, but the rest, naturally, he had already eaten.
Yeah, he ate everything else, but that one little Cheeto. And I give props to the cashier that had to deal with this. Sadly, that cashier does not work at that dollar store anymore. It's really sad.
The store clerk tried to explain to the man that if he had any problems, he should call the number on the back of the bag. The man...
By the way, really quick. She was actually completely... This is completely accurate. She was calm. He was like, And one thing I really found funny is this is the thumbnail for the video. And I just thought that's funny. My story got the thumbnail for the video. Anyway, continuing on.
responded completely rationally and completely...
I think what he meant to say was irrationally. Completely rationally. That could have been a mistake on my part. Maybe I put rationally instead of irrationally.
normal and began to yell profanities at the store clerk. It didn't take long for the irate customer to get...
One thing I did while I was typing out the story was I tried to make it sound really professional for some reason. So, shouted profanities. I think later on I used racial slurs. Not like, I typed the racial slurs, but I used the phrase racial slurs.
so mad that he started calling the clerk racial slurs.
There it is.
And at that point, Spincess and her buddies, who ironically were buying Cheetos themselves,
We were. I mean, we had bags of Cheetos. We each had different types. One of my friends had the hot. I had the normal because, you know, I can't do hot. And that is something that really just set us off. So, you know, what we did naturally was, instead of just letting that happen, we stood up and we were like, hey, you need to knock this off. Like, you know, what the hell are you doing?
got angry and tried to fight for the store clerk. The man saw he was outnumbered, and he stamped out of the
I like
store,
that face.
cussing at everybody that he passed. And
He did. I mean, literally, he walked off. And he was like, oh, you super son of a bitches. And he was just like, I'm like, are you serious? Am I living the usual videos I watch? Because I enjoy watching those, like, you know, try not to get mad compilations. I enjoy, you know, okay, enjoy is not the word I should say. I watch them because, you know, I like to see how dumb people really are. And the fact of, you know, him doing that was kind of not a good face. The face they used for that, his expression, there we go. It's sort of oh, I'm so sorry, please don't hurt me. But the way he literally just kind of looked at us like, what the fuck are you gonna do? And then just stormed off. And I'm just like, okay, pissed at the time. I'm just like, you need to get your ass out of here. But it's something that really happened, and, you know, after watching videos of people using, you know, calling other people racial slurs, you know, I question if maybe that man is the reason why that woman, oops, it was a woman, working at the dollar store quit, or, you know, maybe she moved, I don't know, but she doesn't work there anymore. And I wonder if that's why. I mean, I can't remember which friends I was with because my memory is worse than that of squirrels. You know, I remember that vaguely. Like, I think when I typed up that story, I literally sat down, contemplated for, I think, you know, an hour, maybe an hour and a half of every small little detail of that story so that it was something, in a way, entertaining. But, you know, I hope you guys see what I mean, because it's kind of like dealing with school. I mean, who wants to be with that teacher? Think of Ferris Bueller's Stay Off. Bueller. No one wants that kind of teacher, and no one wants to hear a story like that. You know, you got to have that teacher. Hey, Bueller! Bueller, where are you? You know, you got to have that kind of teacher. You got to have that kind of story. So I tried to make my story pretty uplifting. I really like what this guy did with the story. I love what Danger Dolan does and Planet Dolan does with his, you know, stories and with his videos and how he just kind of makes them uplifting, and I like this guy's voice acting. Now, I wanted to be more entertaining because imagine him just reading that, or, you know, trying to explain that story with, you know, so me and my buddies were at, you know, that it doesn't, you know, seem appealing. So that's why I try to use sophisticated concerning how I normally act. That way they can take the story seriously instead of, you know, just like, hey, dude, I was at the store today and this guy totally just cussed out the, you know, cashier. You know, it's just, it's kind of looking, it's one of those, if I were to say it like that, you would look at it and go, you're funny. Whereas if I said, so I was at the store today and I was just getting some Cheetos with some friends, and this guy, which, you know, reference to Cheetos, was trying to return a bag, get his money back for it, with just one burnt Cheeto, after eating the entire bag, except for that one burnt Cheeto. I mean, like, which one would you rather listen to? Put that in the comments down below. I will also leave a link for Planet Dolan in the description, along with Fun at Apex, so you can check out what Clay's Genesis looks like. I'll also leave a link to his channel in the description below. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. This is Xeon Gen, signing off. Bye!